Grab your popcorn and dim the lights. We're taking a nostalgic trip back to the 1940s to explore the booming cinema scene in the Orlando area. From the glitz of downtown screens to the breezy romance of the first drive-ins, here is how Central Florida spent its nights at the movies. The early 1940s, a new era begins. 1940. The decade kicks off with a bang. February 7th, history was made when the very first drive-in theater opened its gates. November 27th, Sparks Theaters expanded the local skyline with the opening of the Cameo Theater. December 25th, talk about a Christmas gift. Sparks also debuted the Vogue Theater on Christmas Day. 1941, changing of the guard. September 21st, a short run for the Cameo Theater, which officially closed its doors. September 27th, Winter Garden gained a new local treasure with the opening of the Gem Theater. Winter Garden transformation, the Granada Theater was rebranded and stepped into a new identity as the Cloud Theater. 1942 to 1943, names and ownership. 1942, a major corporate shift occurred as Sparks Theaters transitioned into Florida State Theaters. 1943, in Umatilla, the UMA Theater underwent a slight identity tweak, becoming the Umatilla Theater. Other early 1940s highlights. While the world was changing, the local cinema scene was bustling with new openings and a few final bows. New on the scene, the Claremont and the Lake, both in Claremont, and the Carver in Leesburg, which opened to serve the Afro-American community. Final curtain calls, we said goodbye to the Ritz in Apopka and the Reliance in Claremont. The mid to late 1940s, the drive-in boom. 1947, Lakeside Views. The Movie Garden Drive-In brought the outdoor movie magic to Eustis. The Lake Theater opened its doors to the residents of Tavares. 1948, Altamonte joined the fun. September 29th, the Prairie Lake Drive-In Theater opened in Altamont Lakes, later becoming a staple of the Floyd Theater's circuit. 1949, the grand finale of the decade, the final year of the 40s saw a massive explosion in screens across the region. April 29th, Sanford residents got their first look at the Movieland ride-in. September 3rd, the Remar Drive-In Theater officially opened. September 20th, the Cool Avenue Drive-In Theater made its debut, another future Floyd Theater's favorite. October 28th, the Carver Theater opened its doors for the Afro-American community. November 17th, Dixie Drive-Ins launched the Winter Park Drive-In. Winter Garden and Eustis, the Starlight Drive-In opened in Winter Garden, while the Ace Theater opened in Eustis to serve Afro-American patrons. The end of an era, the Gem Theater in Winter Garden closed its doors for the last time. Wrapping up the 1940s, as the decade drew to a close, several other venues made their mark. New openings, the Avenue in Sanford for Afro-Americans, the Groveland Theater, and the St. Cloud Drive-In. Final farewells, the late 1940s saw the closure of the Edgewood Heights Open Air, the Harlem in Winter Park, the Leesburg Theater, and both the American Legion and Umatilla Theaters in Umatilla. Thanks for watching! If you love Central Florida history as much as we do, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the past. See you at the next showing!